What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? Well, hey, we have a big failure. Me and Dad and my brother spent a bunch of money and time planting 40 something new acres of hay right across the street from the farm there. And we got it all professionally planted from Napoleon feed, and it came up into a big weed patch. And not the good kind of weed. This is supposed to be all nice hay, grass, alfalfa mix. And it came up into just crappy weed that we can't even feed to anything really. So what I'm doing is I'm coming and I'm cutting it. And I'm going to try to get these weeds out of here, and hopefully the grass and alfalfa will grow through and weed it and choke out some of this stuff. Our theory is it's like a backyard that has been mowed in a while. If you start mowing it a bunch, we think the grass will come in more heavily. So this has been a complete failure so far, but we're going to try to make it work. This area, the grass is coming up more. Over here it was like all foxtail. There was zero grass coming up. I don't know if we're going to try raking this stuff up and baling it into round bales, or if we're just going to spread it out and leave it. I'm going to let the boss figure that out. If I was him, I'd probably round bale it and put it into some bales, load it on the semi and bring it to the hay auction. Just get rid of it. We will see. I'm not the boss. So I'm lifting it up maybe an inch. I raised the front of the cutter up a little bit this way so it's not as aggressive. It's our first time ever cutting this field since it was planted, so I'm definitely finding some rocks. It's probably been good to go through here with a big heavy roller and knock some of these rocks in. We're just making this up as we go. If you drive onto the freeway, you'll donate $7. No, that's alright, thanks man. Maybe next time I need $7. One of my first big videos I ever made on YouTube was acting like I was bringing this tractor on the freeway, actually, that you say that. The freeway is only 2 miles that way. If any of you know the area, US 23 6-mile exit is 2 miles over there. I should turbocharge my tractor. Well, it already is turbocharged, so. This thing already has a turbo and we replaced it 2 years ago. The water pump went out and threw out the turbo all in one day. These things are very reliable. If you look at it and it's overheating, usually something's wrong. Hopefully I don't break my back window with a nice rock. Thank you. This is my grandpa's 4255 John Deere they bought brand new in 1989. This is my favorite tractor. I have to slow down around the corners, drop a gear, because I've already flipped this cutter 3 times this year. If you go around the corner real fast, for some reason it flips over on its side and bottoms out. Yes, of course this is a diesel engine. Not many tractors this size are gassers, I'll tell you that. I don't have any tractors with these gas motors. If you guys could all go to my channel, give me a subscribe, please. It really helps YouTube push me out. Thank you very much. This is from factory turbo. Yeah, racer turbo. This thing goes 200 miles an hour. It looks really nice behind this cutter. This thing does a good job. There's a bunch of grass in here. This should grow alright next year. These other sides, though, it's just all weeds. This is our fishing hole here. There's real nice bass in there. I've definitely never done this before. I'm cutting hay just to try to save it. We're not even trying to bale this stuff really. Just trying to get to grow more like this. See all this grass in there? What am I harvesting? This is freshly planted hay. This used to be organics. We planted it into hay that we can harvest the next like 10 years, but it all grew up into weeds. So I'm trying to cut the top off, see if the weeds will get knocked out and let the stuff we want actually grows through. You're from Chicago, a city boy, and you'd like to try this. Hell yeah. I cannot imagine living in a city your whole life. It's crazy. When I was in the Marines, I hung out with guys from New York City, and it was like they were from a different planet. They've never even driven a car before. All they did was take taxis. They never seen a cow before. It's pretty crazy. I can't imagine. I take all these stuff for granted, knowing all these little skills, and you know, I got a dog I can take to a 100-acre field and let him run. It's definitely nice. If you guys could all go to my channel and give me a subscribe and some likes, please. It helps me push it out. Thank you very much. We bought this cutter 2 years ago. The thing's real nice. It's a Massey Ferguson Heston. This stuff, it really cuts these weeds good. It was really wet this morning, rained all last night, and it just cuts this stuff. Don't even matter. No plugs. I'm sorry about your mom and dad. That sounds terrible. Sorry about that. My dad almost died of COVID 5 years ago. The only thing that saved him was doing all that hay all the time. He's in pretty good shape. I'm lucky he didn't die, or else I never would have farmed again, probably. Hello from an organic farmer in West Michigan. Hell yeah, brother. We have a bunch of hundreds of acres of organic crops. I bet that farmland out west is way better for that nice big areas. We try to do organics in a bunch of small fields. It's a pain in the ass. Well, I appreciate you watching, brother. Thank you. What's the weather like in Australia today? Yeah, the ground's so wet. I'm bringing it off the ground a little bit, just so I'm not catching a bunch of rocks, and also doesn't dig in on one side. If the ground's all wet, you'll rut up the whole place. 142 people watching. You guys can all go subscribe to my channel. It really helps YouTube push it out. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. What's up, Claire? How you doing? So what I'm doing right now, for all you guys is join. This is a newly planted hayfield. We have about 40 acres we spent a bunch of money on. What you do is you till the ground, you plant it to really nice grass and alfalfa mix. And then hopefully for the 5 to 10 years you get money off of it. What happened is that for some reason grew up into mostly weeds, as you see here. And weeds really bring the value of hay down. So what I'm trying to do is come through here with this cutter, take the top layer off of this grass and these weeds, and hopefully open it up a little bit, and hopefully the grass and the good stuff grow through, and it'll make us some money this year, hopefully, because we gotta plow this under and replant it. It'll probably cost our 15,000 bucks. So We were planning on getting a bunch of hay off this year, and it looks like we're not going to get any. That's the way it goes. Yeah, look at my name. It says Michigan in it. It's cold in Australia. I didn't realize that. The ground's frosty. That's crazy. I would have thought Australia would be 140 degrees. Some areas the grass is growing in alright. Right here. But all these weeds, it's just unacceptable. It's almost like you gotta spray it and redo it. Yeah, I'm in Whitmore Lake, Michigan right now, right off US 23. If you guys want to look it up, off 6 Mile exit right there off 23. Pretty close to Ann Arbor. Yeah, thank you for saying it looks satisfying. I think all of farming, being a tractor, is satisfying. I could do stuff like this all day. It sucks that I wish that we were cutting perfectly good hay to make money with. So we're losing money doing this, but if it improves the field, then hey, I'll do it all day. I'd rather be driving tractors than wrenching on stuff all day. I don't like doing mechanic work all day. In the wintertime, that's all we do. We have a big heated shop and we just go from project to project doing mechanic work. Kind of a pain in the ass. Am I driving a 4440? I wish. I like a 4440. This is a 4255. 1989 model. Hell yeah, Dave Ghost. I would rather do this all day, every day, instead of going to an office. I can't imagine that. My favorite part about farming is you kind of go at your own schedule. If you got something to do, you can just leave if you need to. I can't imagine having a structured job right now. What a pain in the ass. I went to a restaurant the other day and seen one of my friends that worked there, and he said, man, all I want in life is 40 bucks. I really need $40. And it just kind of blew my mind, like, you know, people gotta have set rates to get paid. If I really needed 40 bucks, I have 20 ways I could go out and, you know, sell firewood, sell hay, take this tractor, do custom work. There's a million ways to make money. Haul stuff for somebody, sell a piece of equipment, go scrapping. I can't imagine having a set rate every day. No thank you. I've noticed that there's a few rocks in here. I'm catching them. Luckily it has that rubber shield on there. I'm just wondering if I'm going to blow out this back window somehow. That sucks. If you guys could all go to my channel, give me a subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. Thank you very much. Yeah, my dumbass dropped my phone in some water the other day and it stopped working. The only way it would work is that little pen that they give you. They give you one of these pens with all the Samsung. So I was using that, and that's the only way to screen the phone and register. And 2 days ago I'm using it, making a video, and I dropped it down in here. So she went down with Davy Jones. I had to go buy a whole new phone. What a pain in the ass. It's always something, ain't it? How do I make this grass hay? Well, if this was a normal hay field, it'd be 100% grass and alfalfa. I would cut it just like this. Then I would take a machine that's called a tedder and I'd spread it out. Let it dry for a day to two, depending on the weather. And then I rake it into very narrow rows and suck it up into a machine called a baler. And the baler either compresses it into small cubes to sell, or big round bales to sell. We usually make small cubes because it's easier to handle and you make more money with them. Yes, hay is hot work unless you're sitting somewhere with air conditioning. That's why I love this tractor. Nice and quiet. It's more safe from rocks shooting and hitting you in the head. And there's AC. And if I want, I could just sit in here and listen to a podcast. It's not the worst day ever. Do I know anybody with a 4070 International? No. I do not, sorry. How much is a large round bale? Well, my dad figures that you put 14 small square bales into one round bale. So if you calculate that, you're losing a lot of money, because we'll get $8, $7 or $8 for a small square bale, and a round bale we get like $40 to $50 around here. So you're losing like 70-80% of the money. That's why we usually do small square bale and sell them to horses. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to bale this up or we're just going to let it sit. Spread it out. I think we should probably try baling some of this. Then take the bales to the hay auction and let the people decide if they want to buy it. Even if they buy it for $5 a round bale, at least you'll get the crap off the field. It won't be molding, because in some of these places it's pretty damn thick, like right here. This is the round bale monitor. That's what we hook up to our round bale. Dave's Ghost, can you come out there and work for a day? Where are you from? We have a very strenuous piss test on our farm. My brother piss tests you, and if you haven't smoked weed in the last 3 hours, you're fired. That's how he determines it. No pooping in the cup, I tell you. Yeah, we have my dad likes making the smaller round bales, 5x4 instead of 5x5 foot, so we get less money for it. If we made them bigger, we'd probably get more money. 273 people watch. If you guys would all go to my channel, give me a follow, blow up my channel. It really help our family. I appreciate you guys. We're a really small farm, and this putting videos up and everybody subscribing really helps give us some passive income to the operation, so I appreciate you guys. Do we grow peppers or tomatoes? I've grown them just in the garden, but no, we don't. How much land do you guys have? We don't tell people that. We have a bunch. I just got another 20 acres yesterday, actually. I was at Verizon getting my phone set up because I broke my phone. I was getting a new one. And I wear these George Farm shirts everywhere I go. And she seen the shirts and said, "Hey, you a farmer?" "Oh, I got 20 acres, 15, 20 acres that no one wants to farm down the road. You want it?" I said, so I think we're going to plant it to winter wheat in the next few months. Yeah, tax man, shut her down, hello. You know what's funny is right there is a disc golf course. It's a public park. If any of you guys know the area, it's Independence Lake Park. But that's a disc golf course, so you'll be in here plowing and you'll pull up like 10 discs. And you can actually sell them. Look at how weedy this is, terrible. Yeah, we spent a bunch of money and got this professionally planted. And it definitely didn't turn out like we thought. We thought we'd be cutting this in another month for good hay. This is junk. So for you guys that don't know what I'm doing, I'm cutting off the top layer of this stuff and hoping that the good stuff goes through and grows and we'll make money with it. If not, and it keeps getting weedy, we're going to have to spray it and replant, and it's going to be a lot of money down the drain. Liver King wants to fight me. Bro, I'd take that dude, bro. That was a crazy video of him trying to fight Joe Rogan. That guy looks like he lost his mind. Hey, I have a bunch of friends that do steroids or used to in the Marines. That shit makes you crazy, let me tell you. I had one buddy, I had two friends that were standing around talking about steroids, and they were talking about how their sack and their balls were up in their stomach for the last 3 years. It's like, what? Forget that, bro. Not today. Hey, Mac, that's awesome, brother. Keep it up, dude. 70 cows is a lot. Where's everybody watching from today? Yeah, we got a real nice fishing hole in here. I wish I had my pole. I'd throw a few casts for you guys. South Central Penna? I don't know what that means. Pena? Glenn, England. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you. Are you eating some tea and crumpets today? Yeah, the craziest thing about English people is you guys' breakfast. You guys eat like baked beans. And I don't think it's like baked beans like we got. We got like bacon in our baked beans. What do you guys have, like bacon? You have like beans, you have sausage loaves. That's just crazy. What else do you guys eat for breakfast? Some weird ass crap. Don't you eat like a cake of pancakes or something? That's crazy. Yeah, black pudding. What the hell is that, bro? It's called bacon and eggs. Hello, wake up. Get with the program here. Blood sausage. Jesus Christ. What the hell's wrong with you people? I fought with some Royal Marines in Afghanistan a few times. Nice guys, pretty cool guys. It's fun drinking with them. Hey, I'll eat fish and chips. That sounds fine. I don't mind me some deep fried cod. That's some good stuff there. Actually, when I was a younger guy, like 13, I had arthritis in my knees, I think, and my knees would always burn like fire. So my people told me fish oil would help it. So I ate fried fish for like 6 months straight, and it went away. Now you know. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Dave's Ghost. Thank you. Yeah, I actually met a bunch of Royal Marines in Bagram Air Base. You know, the one that Biden gave away to the Taliban. English had a big base there. I think it was called Camp Bastion or something like that. I can't remember, man. I got a terrible memory. But they actually had like cricket, whatever stupid ass games you guys play on the TV and all that. Football, whatever the hell you guys play. Shelled eels, what the hell? You're a 105 millimeter gunner, mate. That's awesome. Yeah, Aussies. I like watching World War II history of Aussies. I was watching a documentary the other day on Aussies. They had a huge underground cave with chemical warfare in it. It's pretty crazy. And they were paying Australian servicemen like $5 extra to test out chemical warfare on themselves. That was a crazy documentary. I actually seen a documentary the other day that Australia got pretty close to getting taken over during World War II. Got very close to that. That's crazy. Can you imagine? If you guys could all go to my channel, give me a subscribe, give me a like, check out some of my videos I post every day. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I love watching this channel grow. Thank you guys. What a beautiful day. It's rained the last 3 days. It's going to rain in like 3 hours. Right now, what a beautiful day. Good day to go golfing. Let you come up there and do some. Hey, sounds good. If you're doing it for free, come on. Hi from Paleo. I don't even know where that's at. Where's Paleo? Paleo? You guys would be shocked how little Americans know about other countries. This is what we learn in America. America's the best, damn it. We don't care, damn it. That's what I learned in school. I just got here and seen people getting to the truth, living a good life. Near Guam, okay. I got you. Yeah, so my dad's a big Christian guy. And when I was like 23, I got out of the Marines. He goes, Damon, I got something for you that's going to help your life. I want you to go to Papua New Guinea and minister about God. Dude, I looked at him like he had the biggest dick on his forehead. I'm like, what? Hell no. You think I'm going to Papua New Guinea? Get the hell out of here. I'd rather sit in prison in America than go to freaking Guam. Or Guam or Papua New Guinea or any of them. Isn't Guam in the Pacific? Yeah. Guam is one of the island hopping that we did in World War II, right? I can't remember. Do we fertilize? Yeah, we fertilize hay. A lot of crops we do are organic. I have a company that's going to start sponsoring me that has organic fertilizer, so I'll probably start using that. We haven't made an agreement yet with our partnership. What kind of mower is this? This is a Massey Ferguson Heston. 1376. It's like a 2023 model. Tariffs, I love them. I want all the tariffs, brother. What's going to happen with tariffs? We're going to get too rich? Come on now. I think it's funny that all these other countries rely on America's defense. You know, like Japan, we like basically pay for their whole defense. We pay for all these countries, all their crap. And then it's time for America to make some money and be successful, which in the long run would help all of the world probably if America keeps strong. But no, that's evil stuff. Why let America win? It's like, come on, dude. Do I pick peanuts? No, I don't. I don't think I've ever seen a peanut plant. Yeah, I'm all about Daddy Trump and his tariffs, I'll tell you that. You wouldn't believe how many businesses decided to come back to America because of Daddy Trump and not these communists running the show. Look at how weedy this stuff is. If you guys could all give me a like and subscribe, please. Thank you. $242 people watch. You guys could all give me a subscribe. Go subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. So what we're doing here is we're cutting freshly planted hay in Michigan. The hay came up bad. Complete devastating crop of weeds. So I'm trying to cut the weeds down and see if the grass will grow underneath, grow up over it. I don't know if it'll work, but we're trying. What a beautiful day it is. Getting a lot done. Probably knocked out about 20 acres this morning already. Got one field there and one over there. I'm in the lower peninsula. Yeah, I'm in the lower peninsula. I'm pretty close to Ann Arbor, Michigan. I could get to Canada in 40 minutes from here. Detroit's that way. So if you go that way 2 miles, it's a 6 mile road. So if you remember Eminem's movie 8 Mile, so you go 2 miles this way and then take that all the way to Detroit. Well, alright, appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to listen to some podcasts, I think. If you guys could all like, subscribe, help me out. Go check out some of my videos. I try posting every day. It's amazing how much YouTube's pushing me out there. It's pretty amazing stuff. Hope you guys enjoy your day. I'm going to sit here and keep cutting. And hopefully this works, or else we'll lose about 20K. Which is devastating. Have a good day, guys.